The criminalization process currently in place in the United States is not effective in curbing illicit drug use and abuse. The system currently states that it is a crime to carry prohibited drugs. The punishment could vary from a fine to a prison sentence depending on the drug, the amount, and whether it was for personal use or for sale. Unfortunately, this process is not helping drug users, therefore it really isn't getting rid of the problem. 50% of sentenced inmates in federal prison were serving time for drug offenses. 50%. That's a lot. What if those 50% were offered help and sent to rehab instead of simply being placed in prison? Rehab is a lot less expensive than incarceration, and as rehab helps people, there will be lower costs related to incarceration because rearrests will decrease. If only 10% of drug addicts received rehab instead of jail time, the criminal justice system would save $4.8 billion. Placing someone in prison is not helping the drug user. Instead, it is only causing withdrawals which will be fulfilled when they are released. Drug addiction is like a disease which needs help being cured instead of being punished for. Murders, robberies, kidnapping, and many more are the real reasons to be in prison and punished. Rehab will help that same drug user understand the negative aspects of drugs and help them live their life drug-free. As addicts continue to get help, the drug abuse rate will slowly but surely go down as well. It is all about preventing drug abuse, and only being punished for it will not solve the problem. The addict will be afraid of the punishment instead of knowing why they should not use drugs. This will lead to using drugs secretly and hiding it, but it will not end it. Rehab will slowly help stop them from using drugs in public or alone, because they will remember how it negatively impacted their life. Drug dealers should be in prison, not the addicts. If drugs were not as easy to access and people weren't distributing them in the streets, then there wouldn't even be that many addicts. It is a supply and demand concept. If there isn't any supply from the beginning, then where will the demand come from? It won't. The criminalization process really needs to be reconsidered and focus on helping people instead of taking the easy way out and placing them in prison.